Welcome friends to the channel Classy Frugality. My name is Tanya and I'm so glad you joined me today. It is a surprise Wednesday night video. I usually film and put videos out on Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. but I thought I'd give you a little bit of a surprise today. It's going to be a quick video. I just wanted to show you a couple things that I've got going on in the kitchen, and then I wanted to show you a wonderful surprise that I received yesterday from my husband. It was something he was given and something I've been looking for. But first, let me pull these cookies out of the oven because the timer just went off. I'm making 3-ingredient peanut butter cookies, and I'm making eggless, dairy-free banana bread. So let me get these cookies out of the oven. I'll be right back. All right, look at these. They turned out so yummy. They look so good, and I'm going to get these out because I have some more little dough balls. I've got 12 more cookies I got to get in there. I couldn't fit them in there. I really wanted to do them all at once, but I couldn't fit them in there because I have that banana bread going too. So, I always tear up the one on the end. That's a shame. I'll just have to eat that and get it out of the way. Oh, these are so good. I was wanting something sweet and we didn't have anything left. I had bought some cookies at Dollar Tree the other day, some lemon cookies and some chocolate chip cookies, but we ate those already. Actually, I ate the last 3 lemon cookies. Those are really good. If you haven't tried those little lemon sandwich cream cookies from the Dollar Tree, you should get those. Those are good. Really good with a cup of hot coffee. I'm sure they'd be good with hot chocolate too, but I haven't tried that. That was sticking a little bit. I think I actually baked these a couple minutes too long because I made the cookies a little small. I'm gonna have to get another plate. And I left them in there for 10 minutes, but I think the 10 minutes was supposed to be for a bigger cookie. But I made all the cookies about like that. They'll still be good though. None of them are burnt. They're just crisp on the edges. Not burnt, just crisp. Go on there, buddy. Trying to hurry and get these off there because I want to put the other 12 on there. There. See? Push the crumbs out of the way. I'm not going to like rinse it in between. I'm just going to scoop these crumbs off into the sink. There we go. Now, let's put these on there. This is a teeny tiny one here. I probably should have added to that dough or something, but okay. It's not even 12. It's 11. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I promise I know how to count, but let's just, I can't stand it. I'm going to combine these two. We're having 10 now. 10 on the second, because I can't stand that number, an uneven number. I know. Now, press them down. Make these pretty little X's on them. Yummaroo. These will be so good. And the banana bread's smelling so good too. Back in the oven. Little cookies. Yeah, that banana bread's just about done. So, ooh, I need to taste one, and I need to eat this one because look, it got tore up a little bit. It's good. I've made these on my channel before, but it's been a few months. I want to say it was well before Christmas. 1 cup of peanut butter, 1 cup of sugar, 1 egg. Mix it together. 350 degrees in the oven. These were smaller than golf ball size, and they baked 10 minutes. And can you see the color? They'll be crisper on the edge at that time. So if you want to bake them a little shorter than that, that would work too. You know what I didn't do? I didn't set the timer for that banana bread, but hold on a second. I'm going to check on it. I'll be right back. Here's our banana bread. Let me adjust you where I can see you, where you can see me. Here is the banana bread. So it smells really good. The top's starting to crack, so that tells me it's done. I also stuck a wooden toothpick down in there to make sure it was done. And the top is brown, so I won't cut this till it cools down because I don't plan on eating this until in the morning anyway. Take some with me to work with my coffee. The recipe for that, okay, this, like I said, was an eggless, dairy-free recipe for banana bread. Now I gotta straighten you back up this way. So it calls for 3 large bananas, 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1 3/4 cup of self-rising flour, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now, let me tell you what I did, because I don't think there's anything about this that I did the same. The brown sugar and the self-rising flour, I did that. So I didn't have 3 large bananas. I had 4 small to medium-sized bananas that were extremely ripe. They were going to throw them away at work. So I rescued them and I brought them home. So I had 3 small to medium-sized, really ripe bananas instead of the 3 large that this calls for. Also, it calls for 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon vegetable oil. Well, I didn't have that much vegetable oil. I might have had 1/4 cup, but I didn't want to use that 1/4 cup that I had for this recipe and then have none. What I did have though, more of that, was I have this. I keep these Blue Bonnet margarine sticks. So I just substituted that in. It shows you right on here too, the little measurements. So 1/4 cup is a half a stick of this plus 1 more tablespoon of that. I just put it in the bowl and I softened it a little for a few seconds in the microwave. Okay, the 1/2 cup brown sugar. I did have some dark brown sugar in there in the cabinet, and I had probably exactly 1/2 cup. And honestly, it was just a little bit left in the bag, so I didn't even measure it. I just eyeballed it and I poured it in there. 1 3/4 cup of self-rising flour. Added that to it. I did not add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Did not do that. it looks like it rose just fine. And it also called to be baked for 40 to 45 minutes in a bread pan. I have bread pans, but I didn't want to wait that long. Plus, this square glass pan that I've got here, I have this lid. What? I have this nice lid that fits that square pan, so I wanted to bake it in this. And instead of like big bread slices, I'll just cut it into squares and take it and eat it that way. But if you want yours in slices, you know, do it in a loaf pan. However you want to do it. But since I did bake it in this 8x8 square glass dish, you know, I reduced the baking time down. It was more like 30 minutes instead of 40 to 45. Again, I should have measured. I should have set the timer, but I didn't. It always turns out all right anyway. It's fine. Let's see. And you know what? I've been talking to you all and I didn't set the timer once again for this second batch of cookies. So let's check them. Yep, they're done. All right. Originally, I just wanted to make the banana bread, but then, you know, I've told you all plenty of times. I'll bring you in closer. I've told you all plenty of times that if you are baking something in the oven, don't waste that power. Try to throw something else in there with it. That way you can get more bang for your buck with the heat. So both of these had to be baked at 350. And the banana bread took longer to bake than the cookies. So I put it in first. And then I mixed the cookie dough and made the cookies. I figured, you know, why not? I wanted something sweet anyway. So both of these things fit the bill, and they are both, you know, things that contain ingredients that I normally keep at the house. So it was a winner. You all probably keep these things at the house too. Peanut butter, sugar, some kind of oil, an egg. I did use the one egg in here. I've got one egg left. I've been hanging on to 2 eggs for a little bit. Not long enough to make them go bad or anything. Sorry, I got my ear on the camera. Not long enough to make them go bad. I just didn't want to use them. Eggs are just ridiculously expensive. So I figured, you know, I should probably use it. So there we are. I got 2 plates of peanut butter cookies and some nice banana bread that we can eat on for the rest of the week. I can take some to work every day to have with my coffee. And my husband will probably eat most of these cookies probably tonight if I don't hide some of them. All right. Now I want to show you my surprise that I got. Look at it, how cute. It is a Smith Corona typewriter. It says Corsair Deluxe. Look at it. Look at the color. I love everything about this. I mean, and it's still, I'm trying to remember how I do this. Okay, yeah. And this is the paper advance. I used to have a typewriter similar to that when I was a little girl. I had asked Mommy and Daddy for a typewriter for Christmas, and they got me one. Best I remember, mine was blue. Sort of like a baby blue color, to the best of my recollection. But this one is not, look at that. This one's not far off from that one. This is probably a little older than the one I had. But I just love stuff like this. This takes me back to a simpler time, not only a simpler time in my life, because, you know, I actually used a typewriter. We actually still had typing class in high school when I was in high school. You know, we had to make sure we had plenty of correction tape available. We would sit there while the teacher would call out letters, and we eventually worked on building up speed after we learned letter placement. But these are, if you've never used one of these are a lot harder to type on than a computer, because these keys, you have to hit each one hard enough, you see, to make the letter, to make it imprint onto the paper. You can see how they go up. But it's hard to type fast on a typewriter like that. But I don't intend on typing on it. I doubt you could even find ribbon now. Maybe you could. But I just thought it was so cute sitting here on my desk. But it was given to him by a friend of ours, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever was. I'm just going to sit it here on my desk. It came with a case, so it's a portable typewriter. But I've got the case down here just sitting in the seat of my desk. So I'm going to keep it displayed here, and it matches in with the robin's egg blue of my Easter decorations anyway. So I hope you enjoy seeing it as much as I do. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing me make my baked goods and just sharing with you my typewriter. Like I said, this would not be a long video tonight. I get excited over things, and I want to share them with you all because I think you all appreciate the same kinds of things that I do, right? Or you wouldn't be watching. So I've got another surprise too in store, and I don't have that ready yet, but when I get that ready, I plan on showing you all that too. Let's just say it involves music. So there's you a little clue, a little hint. But I'll put the recipes for that banana bread. I'll even put how I did it too, the variation that I use. I'll put that in the description box down below, and I'll also repost that recipe for those 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies. I've had them on here before, but some people, if you've missed it, I'll gladly put that down there again. But if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. I don't know why I'm sticking 2. You can only give 1 thumbs up. Please also consider clicking on that super thanks button. If you have not subscribed yet to my channel, if you're not a member of the Classy Frugality family, I would love to have you. We have some wonderful viewers and friends on here already, so I would love to have even more. But until I see you next time, have a blessed day.